beautiful thing. Okay, the next question that we got on the menu today is asking us, if we're walking on a highway, what should we do? Hopefully, we're walking on a highway. In general, try not to walk on highways, but if you are in a situation where you have to walk on the highway, I'm going to assume like which of the following options is the best to avoid possible problems that could happen when you're walking on a highway, like getting hit by a car. So the first option is walk on the right side so that approaching cars can see you better. So, I mean, if this is our road, and, you know, it's like a dotted line, or maybe like a semi-dotted line. So if you're walking here, on the right side, you can be hit in the back. And, because, how do you know that cars are going to actually, like, they can see you probably from far away, but when they see you, that doesn't mean that they're not going to hit you. And if you're walking, like, you're not even seeing these cars as they're approaching you, so they could hit you in the back, because just because a car sees you doesn't mean they're not going to hit you. Sometimes cars see you and still hit you. So it's best not to walk on the right side of the road, even though, you know, right of way, as the old saying goes. The next option is walk on the side with the highest amount of traffic. Now, more traffic means more potential for things, more moving parts, more likely that one of those moving parts could hit you, perhaps. But one possible benefit of the side with more traffic is that in traffic, cars move slowly, so even if you do get hit, it's not going to be as bad to get hit by a slow moving car versus a fast moving car that could be on a high traffic or on a low traffic area. But you know, traffic is not necessarily a great option. And the next option is walk on the side of the road that has the widest shoulders. Now the widest shoulder, like this would be the shoulder of the road. This would be the road. And the shoulder is like it's like this area. It's pretty good, but you know, just having a big shoulder does not mean that cars are not necessarily going to drive there. Like if you're on the right side of the road and on the right shoulder, you can still get hit in the back, possibly by a car that doesn't know how to steer. And you can't always trust other people on the road. It's kind of a cruel world, but it is what it is. So just having wide shoulders just is not great. Like it does help with safety, like stay as far away from the road on the shoulder as possible. But that's not necessarily the best option. In a kind of counterintuitive sense, the best option is kind of to walk on the left side of the road. Hopefully not on the road, but if you're here, you can see all incoming cars. So if that's a car, skirt, vroom vroom, very fast. And if it's approaching you, you can see it coming. And if you see it coming, you can personally do something about it to avoid getting hit. So if you see a car is coming and it's kind of like zigzagging on the road as a wild person might do, you can, you know, run off real fast perpendicular to the road, and you can really reduce the likelihood that you'll get hit, as opposed to if you're walking on the right side of the road, you'd have no idea if cars are approaching or not unless you're actually turning around, unless you're walking backwards. So it's better to be on the left side of the road so that you can see the cars coming and they're not going to hit you in the back. No one's going to hit you in the back because there's no one going this way. Nobody goes this way. Okay, so never get hit in the back, only get hit in the front, but when you get hit in the front, you can at least see them coming, and at least you had an opportunity to change the way that you're walking to make it so that you don't get hit in the face with a car. Okay, yep, the above solution is good, but has a typo. Would also be good to explain why the other options might be undesirable, or why the other options are undesirable. Okay, cool.